The death toll from the COVID-19 crisis here is now just above 450,000. I know, the number is dire. Meanwhile, more than 91,000 people across the U.S. remain hospitalized due to the virus, according to the COVID Tracking Project. Here's the good news. That's actually a drop from the numbers that had completely overwhelmed hospitals nationwide during the holiday period. So we want to check in with Debra Alfarone on Capitol Hill. How are officials reacting to these new numbers? They're still high, but there's some indication that they're going down.
Absolutely, Anne-Marie, and they're warning, don't get a sense of complacency just because they're going down a little bit. We're still at super high numbers. Think about the number of deaths that you just said. And so there's COVID fatigue. Super Bowl is coming. People like to get together and party. And what the warning is don't get together with people outside your bubble.
New coronavirus cases and hospitalizations are falling.
Back to the level we were before Thanksgiving.
CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky is warning Americans not to throw away that progress this Sunday.
Please watch the Super Bowl safely, gathering only virtually or with the people you live with.
While the stadium in Tampa is hosting the big game, other sports venues like the Oakland Coliseum are turning into mass vaccination sites.
The reason this site was chosen, making sure that communities that are often left behind are not left behind. They're prioritized.
A new study in the UK of the AstraZeneca Oxford vaccine found it may slow transmission, but that vaccine is not available in the U.S.
The AstraZeneca company has not provided the kind of transparent information that the other companies have.
Here on Capitol Hill, Democrats in the House and Senate have taken a procedural step needed to pass a $1.9 trillion relief bill without any Republican votes.
The concurrent resolution is adopted.
President Biden is confident Republicans will back his plan.
I think we'll get some Republicans.
Though there's little evidence they will.
If it goes forward without any changes from what was originally proposed, I would predict that not a single Republican will support the $1.9 trillion plan.
The president says he's willing to narrow the group of Americans receiving a stimulus check, but doesn't want to lower the amount of $1,400.
And that $1,400 check, Anne-Marie, that was a campaign promise. So you know that President Biden wants to stick to that.
So clearly lawmakers in disagreement about just how much money is the right amount of money. But they are agreeing on one thing. The Senate has approved a power sharing agreement yesterday. How is it going to work? Why is this significant?
Well, it took a while, Anne-Marie, for sure. And here's the thing. The Senate is split 50-50, even though we know that Vice President Kamala Harris has that tie-breaking vote. But because they didn't come up with this power-sharing agreement, the old one was in place, and that one had Republicans in charge of committees. And so when you're in charge of committees, really you set the agenda. Now Democrats are in charge and are taking control of the committee assignments. And so they set the agenda. And because we had this delay, there was some problems with some of these Senate confirmations going through, namely Merrick Garland is Attorney General. So now they can kind of get going on these things, and that should get the ball rolling, get all that stuff done, and then they can focus on the impeachment trial next week.
Oh, yes. Debra Alfarone, thank you so much.
Yeah.